Hello students, welcome to the session. Today's topic for the session is definition and examples of polynomials. So we will learn what is a polynomial and we will see some examples and we will discuss which expression is your polynomial, which will be not. So all this we will discuss in this video. So a mathematical expression of one or more algebraic terms. Polynomial means a mathematical expression of one or more algebraic terms each of which consist of a constant multiplied by one or more variables. Okay, and raised to a non-negative integral power. So this is the definition, but it will be more clear if we see an example. See, always polynomial will be expressed like ax square plus bx plus c. There is a variables, constant. So this expression, this mixture or combination of variables and constant is called your polynomial. And one thing is strictly is that the power of the variable should be whole number. Okay, non-negative. It should be a non-negative number. Okay, it should not be negative. -5, -1, this is not allowed. Also in fraction is also not allowed. Fraction, root numbers, these are also not allowed. So if all these conditions are satisfied by any expression, then that will be called your polynomials. Okay, so let us see some examples related to the polynomials. First, let one expression is given: x to the power 5 minus 2x to the power 3 plus x plus root 3. So this is your expression given. So fine. So in this variable is x. Here the power of variable is 3, 1. Okay. Here it is 1 and it is your constant. So there is no negative power and there is no fractional power. So this will be categorized as your polynomial. Let us take another example: y cube plus root 3y. Okay. Is this your polynomial? Yes. Since your variables is y and the power of the variable is 3 and here the power is 1, but this is your term, this is a constant term, this is not in your power, so that then this will be also your polynomial. This will also be considered as your polynomial. Now t square minus 2 by 5t plus root 5. So this is your t. Okay, this is your polynomial in form of t. The power is your 2, here 1, and it is your constant. So this will also be considered as your polynomial. Fine. This will also be considered as your polynomial. Now next, x to the power 100 minus 1. Again, this is your variable and this is your power 100. It is your whole number. It is not your negative and in fraction. This is also categorized as your polynomial. Now let us take another example: x minus 2 plus 2x minus 1 plus 3. So this is your x to the power minus 1. So this is your x to the power minus 1. Is it your polynomial? See, here the variable is x. Okay, variable is x, but see the power of the variables. The power of the variables, they are negative numbers. They are negative numbers. So that means since they are negative numbers, they will not be categorized as your polynomials, as we know that polynomials integral power should be non-negative. It should be non-negative. Fine. It should be non-negative. Okay. Now next is minus 3 by 5 is your polynomial. Is it your polynomial? Yes, it is our polynomial, since since we know that minus 3 by 5 there is no variable present here, but we can write it like this, x to the power 0. Why? Since minus 3 by 5 into 1 is there, okay, and we know that x to the power 0 is always your 1. So we can express this term as like this in terms of a variable, in terms of the product of a variable and constant. So it is minus 3 by 5 into x. So it is minus 3 by 5 into x. So this is expressed as a combination of your constant and variable. So that, and the power of the variable is your whole number, non-negative. That means this is your polynomial. This will be categorized as your polynomial. Fine. So let us take another example, x square by 2 minus 2 by x square. X square by 2 minus 2 by x square. That means since it is x square by 2 is okay, but what about x 2 by x square? It is x square by 2 and we can write 2 by x square as x to the power minus 2. It is x square by 2 minus 2, 2 into x to the power minus 2. Since it is polynomial in variable, it is a polynomial in variable x and the power of the x is minus 2 only. Okay, it is your minus 2 only. So it is your minus 2 only. So that since it is negative, it is not acceptable to have a degree negative. So that means this will not be categorized as your polynomial. Okay. So these are the few examples and the definition. I hope you understood the topic. Which expression can be categorized as your polynomial and which will not be categorized as your polynomial, since the negative integral is not allowed in the expression. Negative integral is not allowed. Okay, negative integral is not allowed. Also fractional integrals also, like something 1 by 2, 1 by 3 type, root 3 type, this type of also are not allowed. So polynomials, if all these numbers are coming except this, then that can be categorized as your polynomial, rest will not. Okay, so I hope you understood the topic. If you have any doubt, you can ask me through my Urban Pro profile. Till then, revise and let's meet in the next session. Thank you.